Okay, so this is a best value question, right? Where you've got bottles of orange juice, it says in the question here, all right? And we want to see which bottle offers best value of money. Because if you're organising drinks for a party and so on, you might want to buy quite a few bottles and you want to make sure you get the best value for your money. Now, in order to compare bottles here, right, we have to get them into a sort of common size, right, in order to be able to work out an effective comparison. Now, small bottle, it says, costs 66 pence, the medium bottle is 92 pence, and the large bottle is 1.25. Trouble is with that, you can't actually compare them because they are different sizes. So if you can get them into sort of a common size by sort of scaling, you can scale up or you can scale down, then we can compare them effectively. And what I would do is, right, I've started doing this already, I would, okay, think about 300 millilitres for this small bottle here, costs 66 pence. I would consider then, well, what would 100 millilitres cost for this small bottle, okay? Scale it down to 100 mils. Let's see what that would cost. Now, the way you do that is think, right, well, if I was to pour this small bottle out, right, into portions of 100 mils, how many portions would I get? And of course, you'd get 3 portions, wouldn't you? So I need to divide it by 3. If you divide the bottle by 3, you need to divide the cost by 3 as well. So 66 pence divided by 3 will be 22 pence. Okay, so 100 mils will cost 22 pence. So now we'll go on to the medium bottle to see what 100 mils is costing with a medium bottle. And notice here, right, OCW question, I'm putting little subheadings to show exactly what I'm doing, to explain my steps, and it's quite clear then for the examiner to see, to have understanding of my thinking processes, so I can gain these marks. So medium bottle, it says 400 millilitres costs 92 pence. Now we're going to scale this down, okay? Well, we're going to scale it down to 100 millilitres. We need to think how many 100 millilitres are in here. So if you were pouring the bottle out into, say, cups, okay, small cups of 100 millilitres, how many cups would you have? Of course, you'd have 4, wouldn't you? So we need to divide it by 4, and then you need to divide, obviously, the cost then by 4. Okay, so 92 pence divided by 4. Well, we need to sort of maybe work that out. We could use a bus stop method if you want to. We could do that here. 92 divided by 4. Well, 4 goes into 9 twice, remainder 1, and then 4 goes into 12 3 times, so 23 pence. Okay, of course the other way of dividing by 4 is halving it and halving again. So if you halve 92, you get 46, halve it again, you get 23 pence. So we can see here 100 mils costs 22 pence for small bottle, and 100 mils for medium bottle costs 23 pence. So actually the small bottle is better value for money, isn't it? Because you're only paying 22 pence there, whereas you're paying 23 pence here. Now, of course, there's one more comparison. We've got to do the large bottle. Okay, so let's look at that price there. So 500 mils costs £1.25. Now, there's no harm here if you want to put that in pence as well. So you could say 125 pence. Might make more sense, might be easier. So then, let's scale this down to 100 mils. So how many 100 mils are in 500? Of course, it's going to be 5, isn't there? Okay, so 100 mils will cost, so we need to divide the price then by 5. So again, let's do the bus stop method here. 5 into 1 doesn't go. 5 into 12 goes twice, remainder 2. 5 into 25 goes 5 times. So 25 pence. Okay, so which bottle offers better value for money? Well, we can see here then that the large bottle actually costs 25 pence for 100 mils. So better value is the small bottle. Okay, so small bottle offers better value. Okay, and you could say, you know, you could be a bit more detailed. You could say it is cheapest per 100 mils. Okay, so for the 100 mils you get actually costs less than the other two. So then part B says Galena needs to buy exactly 800 mils of orange juice. Which is the best option for Galena? You must show your working and consider all options. must give a reason for your choice. So exactly 800 mils, and what I noticed here as well, you must consider all options. So we need to do that to get the 300, sorry, the 3 marks. It'd be nice if they gave you 300 marks for it, if you got it right, that is. But we want 800 mils, and let's see how we can get 800 mils from here. Can we get 800 from 300? Don't think so, because if you add them up a few times, you won't get to 800. Can we combine these, small and medium? Don't think you can. What you can do is combine a small and a large, can't you? 300 mils plus 500 mils. So you can do a small and a large bottle. Okay, so that would be 300 mils and 500 mils. So that'll be 66 pence plus £1.25. So again, maybe we'll put that into pennies. Okay, so that would be then 66 plus 125 works out to be 191. Okay, you can work that out by the side. So that'll be £1.91. Okay, of course there is another way of getting 800 mils. You could just double this, couldn't you? 2 mediums. So cost then would be 92 plus 92. Okay, and if you work that out by the size as well, you get 184. So it'll be £1.84. And I don't think there's any other way, right? So the cheapest option is to buy 2 medium bottles.